From Claysburg Kimmel High School, good afternoon, everybody. It's time for the District 6 AA Girls Softball Championship, where this afternoon the West Shamokin Wolves take on the Bellwood-Antis Blue Devils. West Shamokin, of course, seeded number 1, and they are undefeated on the season. Bellwood comes into the game at 17-4. Coming up, we're going to give you the lineups for this game. Get you rolling here pretty shortly. Our co-presenting sponsors this afternoon, H2O Restoration and B&E Powder Solutions. H2O Restoration, are you looking to improve the water in your home? When you think of better water, think H2O Restoration. Experience the difference that clean water can do for you and your family with H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222. And B&E Powder Solutions, spray foam insulation, your home's best friend. Coming up, our starting lineups. We'll take a look at the pitching matchup as well as we continue. And we bring you District 6 AA Softball Championship action here on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
For over 90 years, the Graff name has been synonymous with insurance in Armstrong County and the surrounding area. With over 30 insurance brands, the Graff Agency specializes in customizing your insurance to fit your needs. The John F. Graff Insurance Agency offers insurance and related services in personal, business, life, accident, health, government, bonds, and investments. Stop in today and let them give you a quote, or give them a call and let them do your shopping for you. Proud supporter of West Shamokin Athletics.
When it comes to keeping your finances in order, experience and trust make all the difference. That's why individuals and businesses throughout the area turn to Christine McConnell CPA in Shilokta for dependable accounting, tax preparation, and financial services with a personal touch. Christine McConnell CPA is proud to support local student athletes and would like to wish the West Shamokin Wolves softball team the best of luck as they battle for another District 6 championship. Play hard, Wolves, and bring home the gold. Christine McConnell CPA, proudly supporting our community on and off the field.
We are back at Claysburg Kimmel, where the boys baseball team, winners of the District 6 championship over Homer Center just yesterday, are practicing on the next field over. We're getting set for District 6 girls softball AA action here today. The championship between the Bellwood-Antis Blue Devils and the West Shamokin Wolves. Here's your lineup for the Blue Devils. Batting first, the leadoff hitter is Carly Swigert at second base, followed by the shortstop, Parker Martin. The first baseman, London McKee, will bat third, and in the cleanup hole, it's the designated player, Abby Claybaugh. In center field and batting fifth is Palin Gregg. Batting sixth is the pitcher, Lainey Stinson. The right fielder, Izzy Higgins-Sweet, will bat sixth. Avery Conlon will bat, or I guess Higgins-Sweet is batting seventh. Avery Conlon bats eighth. She's in left field. Hayden Taylor is the catcher, batting ninth. And the player for whom the designated player is hitting is Jordan Johnsonberg. She will be third base. She's in the flex position this afternoon for Bellwood-Antis. For West Shamokin, it's the typical lineup for Coach Gary Stewart. He's got Avery Elkin leading off at shortstop, followed by Abby Kimmel, the third baseman, batting second. In the third hole is Leah Mondi, the pitcher, followed by Cam Vandervoort, the catcher, batting cleanup. Maddie Curran is in right field and will bat fifth. Batting sixth is Evie Grants, the second baseman. The seven-hole hitter is Zoe Bennett, the designated player. Batting eighth is Colby Elkin in center field. Batting ninth, Lainey Gorley in left field. And the designated player is batting for Briar McClafferty, the first baseman flex player this afternoon. So for West Shamokin, it's Elkin, Kimmel, and Mondi. Vandervoort, Kern, and Grants. Bennett, Colby, and Gorley, your batting order. McClafferty is at first base as the flex player. For Bellwood-Antis, Swigert, Martin, and McKee. Claybaugh, Gregg, and Stinson. Higgins, Sweet, Conlon, and Taylor with the third baseman, their flex player, Jordan Johnsonberg. Coming up, we'll take a look at the pitching matchup and get you rolling. They're having the umpires meeting with the captains and the coaches right now, and that's on the way on Renda Digital TV.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Whether it's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
I want to tell you about my friends at Carson Boyer Funeral Home. For more than 100 years, folks in the Rural Valley area have turned to Carson Boyer when they've lost a loved one for funeral arrangements and a funeral service that is personal and memorable. Pre-planning your funeral is so beneficial, giving you the peace of mind you need and lifting your burdens with care and sensitivity. Call Carson Boyer Funeral Home or use the form at their website, carsonboyer.com, and they'll call you. Carson Boyer Funeral Home, committed to the community.
Fraser Brothers Hardware urges the community to join them and cheer on the West Shamokin Lady Wolves as they continue their successful playoff run. Fraser Brothers encourages the team to bring hard work and their best tools to the field. Speaking of hard work and best tools, come visit Fraser Brothers, about a mile north of Chilocta on Route 210, or call 724-354-4422. Fraser Brothers Hardware. If they don't have it, you don't need it. Go Wolves.
It is District 6 Championship softball action this afternoon. Class AA, West Shamokin and Bellwood-Antis. The rules of the field rules and all of the different quirks of this field being explained to the girls right now. One of those quirks we're noticing is that down the lines it's 200 feet and to straightaway center it's 200 feet. And so we can't see it from this angle, but at some point that fence has to go and make a turn and be sort of trapezoidal shape. I don't know. It's kind of strange to consider that it's 200 the whole way around. But that's the way that it is, and so they're certainly explaining not that to the girls. But here we go. It's an all-turf field. I want to tell you what the pitching matchup is like. Lainey Stinson is the pitcher for Bellwood-Antis. She is 7-1 on the season with a .82 ERA. They do share pitching duties. This is her 13th appearance of the season. Their other pitcher is Palin Gregg, who is 8-1. And has made 11 appearances so far this season. So those two handle the bulk of the pitching. One other girl has pitched just one appearance on the season and has not gotten through an inning. So it's Gregg and Stinson, and today Stinson gets the start. As I said, a .82 ERA. She also has 3 saves on the season, 51 innings pitched, 19 hits. She's given up only 6 runs, all of them earned, and she's walked 7, 106 strikeouts. She's given up 2 home runs, faced 185 batters. And she also has uncorked 7 wild pitches on the season. And, of course, we're very familiar with Leah Mondi as well. They are getting set for the playing of our national anthem. We will turn around because it's behind us, the flag actually, and try to get some of the sound from that for you. Alexa McMullen of Claysburg is singing the national anthem. The national anthem this afternoon from Claysburg Kimmel High School, and the wind this afternoon actually blowing from the left field corner and toward us. We're positioned along the first base line, so if anything, it's blowing in and across the field here this afternoon. Mike McDermott, longtime administrator with ICTC, as your home plate umpire this afternoon. Good to see Mr. McDermott again today, having a little bit of conversation with him. Let's get to the West Shamokin starting pitcher, of course, Liam Mondi. On the season. They are undefeated, of course, and Leah on the season 20-0 with a .83 ERA. That's pretty solid, isn't it? 21 appearances. She's actually 21-0 on the season. And 118 innings pitched, 14 runs given up. Earned runs. She has struck out 156, walked 28, facing 442 of the 448 batters that have come to the plate against West Shamokin this season. And the starting lineups are being introduced right now for Bellwood-Antis and for West Shamokin. Both of these teams are dressed in all black uniforms. West Shamokin, of course, with the gray or silver trim, and for Bellwood-Antis, they are the Blue Devils, so they've got blue trim on their black uniforms. And introducing their girls right now. And we've given you that starting lineup, but we can do that again. It is Carly Swigert at second base, Parker Martin the shortstop, London McKee at first base, Abby Claybaugh the designated player, Palin Gregg the center fielder, Lainey Stinson the pitcher, Izzy Higgins-Sweet in right field, Avery Conlon in left field, Hayden Taylor the catcher, Jordan Johnsonberg is the third baseman and flex player. Now the West Shamokin Wolves going out to their positions as they are introduced. And here is their lineup. Avery Elkin, the shortstop, followed by Abby Kimmel, the third baseman, Leah Mondi, the pitcher, Cam Vandervoort, the catcher. Maddie Curran in right field, Evie Grants at second base, Zoe Bennett, the designated player, Colby Elkin in center field, Lainey Gorley in left, Briar McClafferty is the first baseman, flex player. And so that is your lineup for the Wolves today. And so they'll soon get this one all underway for us. Interesting the travel arrangements for this game. West Shamokin undefeated and the #1 seed, and yet they had to make an 82-mile trip to get here. Bellwood-Antis just up the road. The mileage is listed at 25. But here we are. And we're soon going to be playing some ball here. One of the hallmarks of this West Shamokin team has been their fielding, which has been absolutely spotless as this season has progressed. And they've made some spectacular plays just the other day in the game against West Branch. Saving extra bases. Lainey Gorley out in left field, a diving play against the fence with her back to the plate. It was outstanding. Bellwood-Antis ready to go. Carly Swigert steps in against Leah Mondi, and we're ready to play some championship softball here this afternoon. And that is a ball. 1-0, and we're underway. Swigert awaits. pitch is fouled up, and actually that is in fair territory. Mondi will make the catch. It's going to be difficult for us to get a handle on the angle for this game off the bat because we're just beyond the first base bag up the right field line. So apologies if we take a while to settle in here. Parker Martin, the shortstop, steps in for Bellwood. And she will take a ball. It's 1-0. One out, top of the first. High fly ball right field. Kern will make the call and make the catch. 2 away. Your West Shamokin defense, Abby Kimmel at third base. Avery Elkin is your shortstop. Evie Grants at second base and Briar McClafferty at first. Left to right, Lainey Gorley, Colby Elkin, and Maddie Kern. Cam Vandervoort is your catcher. Leah Mondi in the circle this afternoon as London McKee steps in for Bellwood. That's down low for a ball. Want to know McKee, a .435 hitter on this season. 2 balls, no strikes. Two outs, nobody on, top of the first. The first baseman McKee awaits, and Mondi's pitch. Fouled out of play, 2-1. Two balls and a strike on McKee. Back in the circle for Mondi, and here's the pitch. That one is fouled back as well. There are some vehicles back there that will be in peril this afternoon. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. McKee in there, and here's the pitch from Mondi. Fouled back. Remains 2-2. Again, a 2-2 pitch on the way. That is down low, ball 3. The count goes full. District 6 Championship softball action, top of the first inning. 2 outs and nobody on. And a 3-2 pitch on the way to McKee. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The Wolves get a 3-up, 3-down inning. We head to the bottom of the first, no score on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
When it comes to keeping your finances in order, experience and trust make all the difference. That's why individuals and businesses throughout the area turn to Christine McConnell CPA in Shilokta for dependable accounting, tax preparation, and financial services with a personal touch. Christine McConnell CPA is proud to support local student athletes and would like to wish the West Shamokin Wolves softball team the best of luck as they battle for another District 6 championship. Play hard, Wolves, and bring home the gold. Christine McConnell CPA, proudly supporting our community on and off the field.
Bottom of the first inning. West Shamokin gets a 3-up, 3-down inning to start this game. And the big strikeout of McKee by Leah Mondi. And here we go. Avery Elkin, Abby Kimmel, Leah Mondi, the scheduled hitters. And they will go against Lainey Stinson. Elkin steps in. First pitch swinging. Right field line and foul and hauled in. One pitch, one out for Abby Kimmel. A .477 hitter in her freshman year. 31 hits and 65 at-bats. 4 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs. She takes a strike. She's driven in 28 runs. And that leads the West Shamokin Wolves. No balls and a strike. That's up high, and she swings through it. 0-2. Stinson has given up only 6 runs on the season so far. 0-2. The pitch to Kimmel. Called strike 3. 2 down. For Leah Mondi. Leah had a big day at the plate the other day against West Branch, hitting .448 on the season. 30 for 67 with 6 doubles, a triple, and 3 home runs. She's driven in 23, and she'll swing and miss at the first one from Stinson. The 0-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Stinson's pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll end the first. No score at the end of 1. You're watching District 6 Championship Softball action on Renda Digital TV.
It's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
Get set for the second inning. No score at the end of 1. District 6 Championship Softball action, West Shamokin and Bellwood-Antis. And for the Blue Devils, Abby Claybaugh, Palin Gregg, and Lainey Stinson, the scheduled hitters, against Leah Mondi. Swing and a miss for Claybaugh. And it's 0-1. Claybaugh batting .328 this season, backed away. It's 1-1. She is 20 for 61 with 20 runs driven in. She has 1 home run, 6 doubles, and a triple. Mondi's 1-1. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Leadoff hitter here in the second. the 2-1. 3 balls and a strike. That one was up high. Wind kicks up. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Tempted by that high offering. Leadoff hitter here in the top of the second inning, a 3-2 pitch. He got a piece of that one. Remains 3-2. Leah steps back into the circle. And another 3-2 pitch. This one is lined into left, and Lainey Gorley is right there. She took one step to her right. And there's one out. Palin Gregg, the left fielder, will step in. Gregg, as we said, is their other pitcher. Batting .380. 3 doubles, 2 home runs, 23 RBIs. 21 for 66 on the season. One away in the top of the second, and she'll foul the first pitch off. No balls and a strike. Field has a whole different character when the sun goes behind a cloud than it does when it's burning brightly. Swing and a miss, strike 2. You get a little bit of a glare off of the turf when the sun is shining on it. No balls, 2 strikes. One away here in the second, and nobody on for Bellwood-Antis. No score. Fouled away, she stays alive. Palin Gregg. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 3, I should say. Out, number 2. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Leah Mondi. Brings up Lainey Stinson, her circle opponent. Stinson batting .371. She's got 3 home runs and 2 doubles, 17 hits in 62 at-bats. She'll take a called strike. See if Leah can settle in here and get in the rocking chair a little bit. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two outs and nobody on, and an 0-2 hole for Stinson. Leah Mondi going to try to put her away. And she got her swinging at a ball down low, and that'll end the inning. Head to the bottom of the second inning, 0-0. District 6 Championship Softball on Renda Digital TV.
You know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
A big shout out to West Shamokin Athletics from Bradigans Incorporated. For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes. Go Wolves!
We head to the bottom of the second inning, and Cam Vandervoort comes to the plate. Cam is a left-handed hitter who will foul the ball off down the right field line. She'll also hit more than her fair share out of the ballpark, so she steps in with a batting average of .623 on the season. Stinson, the pitcher. That's a called strike. No score here in the bottom half of the second inning. Vandervoort checks her gloves. Now the pitch. And she'll line this one down the left field line, and that will be fair. A base hit for Vandervoort. She stumbles as she came over the base. Gets back up, and she's on first with the first hit of the game. Gary Stewart checking with her, making sure she's okay as she fell, trying to round that bag. So the first hit of the game belongs to the West Shamokin Wolves. Will bring Maddie Kern to the plate, the right fielder. We'll see if she is bunting here. Stinson the pitch. She does square around, gets the bunt down, bobbled, and Maddie is going to beat it out. The error will be on the third baseman, Johnsonberg. And it put runners on first and second. For Evie Grants, the second baseman, batting .281. She has driven in 12 runners on the season. And that one got away, and the runners will move up. So 2 runners in scoring position here for West Shamokin. Runners on second and third, and nobody out. That's down low for a ball. Nobody out, runners on second and third. Bottom of the second inning. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike on Grants. There's the pitch. She squares around. That's a called strike. It's 2-2. Inning started with a single by Vandervoort. Kern on the sacrifice bunt reached on an error. They both moved up on the wild pitch, second and third. 2-2 on Grants. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A ball and no strikes to Zoe Bennett, the designated player. And that's a called strike, 1-1. 1 out and runners on second and third. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Up high, she swung through it, strike 3. Colby Elkin, the center fielder, will step in. Down low for a ball. Inning started with a single by Vandervoort. The sacrifice bunt by Kern, on which she reached on an error. Wild pitch puts runners on second and third, and Stinson will come back to strike out the next two. A foul here by Elkin. 1-1. Colby batting .365 with 8 RBIs on the season. Fouls it away, stays alive. Bellwood baseball team arriving. They're getting set for their game. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. And Stinson works her way all the way back to get out of the inning. We've played 2, 0-0. It's District 6 softball championship action on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
When it comes to keeping your finances in order, experience and trust make all the difference. That's why individuals and businesses throughout the area turn to Christine McConnell CPA in Shilokta for dependable accounting, tax preparation, and financial services with a personal touch. Christine McConnell CPA is proud to support local student athletes and would like to wish the West Shamokin Wolves softball team the best of luck as they battle for another District 6 championship. Play hard, Wolves, and bring home the gold. Christine McConnell CPA, proudly supporting our community on and off the field.
We move to the third inning, 0-0, as Bellwood-Antis works out of a 2 runners on, nobody out jam with 3 straight strikeouts by Stinson. She did some yeoman work to get out of that one. So we move to the third inning. And it is Izzy Higgins-Sweet, Avery Conlon, and Hayden Taylor, the scheduled hitters. 7, 8, 9. Mondy's pitch, grounded to second. Grants, bobbles, fields, throws, and that'll get away. So Higgins-Sweet is the first player to reach base for Bellwood-Antis. Leadoff batter is on. Reaching on the error. And Avery Conlon, the left fielder, will step in. This one is bunted, and Vandervoort will field it in the field of play. That had backspin and would have gone fouled if she had chosen. So the sacrifice is completed, and Higgins-Sweet will wind up at second base. For Hayden Taylor. And the catcher steps in, a left-handed hitter. She'll chop this one to Grants. Runner will move to third. And the out goes 4-3. It brings up Carly Swigert, who grounded to the pitcher, or flied out to the pitcher to begin the game. 2 outs and a runner on third base. Mondy in the circle. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Off speed, got her out ahead. Higgins Sweet on third base reached on an error, advanced to second on the sacrifice, and then on the grounder went to third. 2 outs. And that's low for a ball. It's 1-1. Swigert on the season a .305 hitter with 12 runs driven in. A ball and a strike. 2 down, Mondy's pitch. Popped foul out of play along the first base line. And that was a very quick-footed grandma who got out of the way there. 1-2. 2 down. And the pitch from Mondy. This one is a little blooper. Fielded on the run by Elkin for the 3rd out of the inning. By Avery Elkin at shortstop. That'll end the top half of the 3rd. No score. You're watching District 6 Championship softball action on Renda Digital TV.
It's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
We head to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Each team has threatened to score through 2, through 2.5, but no one's put anybody across just yet. The runner on third base in the top of the 3rd for Bellwood-Antis, and runners on 2nd and 3rd with nobody out for West Shamokin in the bottom of the 2nd inning. So they will send Laney Gorley to the plate to lead off here in the 3rd, followed by Avery Elkin and Abby Kimmel. Gorley takes a strike. Laney, one of 2 freshmen in the lineup for West Shamokin, batting .327 on the season. 18 hits in 55 at-bats. No balls, 2 strikes on Laney. The West Shamokin left fielder. She awaits the pitch from Stinson, and she swung at a high one there. And that's strike 3. Elkin fouled out to the right fielder to begin this West Shamokin attack. She takes a strike here. Oh, and 1. Both of these pitchers this afternoon have the ability to pile up the strikeouts. That one was up high, and she swung through. No balls, 2 strikes on Avery. Kimmel awaits on deck. The windup and the pitch. Strike 3. Seventh strikeout of a West Shamokin hitter, and Stinson has struck out 5 in a row. Abby Kimmel struck out looking her first time up. That's with 2 outs, nobody on. Takes a strike. Well, we talked about Leah Mondy finding the rocking chair. Stinson seems to be in hers as well. Here comes an 0-1. Strike 2. 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. No score. Championship action in District 6. Stinson's pitch is a ball. One and two. Kimmel awaits. Swing and a miss. Strikes out the side. In fact, she's now struck out 6 in a row. And that'll end the third inning. No score. District 6 championship softball action on Renda Digital TV.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
I'd like to thank our co-presenting sponsors this afternoon, to B&E Powder Solutions and H2O Restoration. B&E Powder Solutions, spray foam insulation, your home's best friend. H2O Restoration. If you're looking to improve the water in your home, when you think of better water, think H2O Restoration. Experience the difference that clean water can do for you and your family with H2O Restoration. 724-354-3222. Quickly moving into the fourth inning. No score. Grounded right back to the catcher. Good hands there by Leah Mondi. Parker Martin grounds out 1-3. What reflexes there by Leah. One pitch, one out. So Martin 0 for 2 on the afternoon. London McKee steps in, their top hitter. Struck out her first time up. Mondi rocks and deals. Down low, it's 1-0. All turf field, infield and outfield here. The Bellwood-Antis baseball team has the game on the next field coming up, and they're all out in the center field beyond the wall there. This is popped up. Vandervoort over, right at the fence. She can't get it. I don't know if that skimmed the fence coming down, but Cam gave it every effort. She couldn't get there, though. Back in for McKee. No balls and a strike. Or 1 ball and a strike, I should say. Here's the pitch. That's a called strike 2, and that was an off-speed pitch that she could not pull the trigger on. Mondi out ahead in the count, 1-2. McKee, the first baseman, back in there. Here's the pitch. Into center field, charging hard is Colby Elkin. Can't quite get there, and the ball will drop. And second runner of the afternoon for Bellwood-Antis. So McKee on first for Abby Claybaugh, the designated player. She flew out to left field her first time up. That's up high for a ball. 1-0. Runner on, 1 out. Driven to center field. Elkin is there, makes the catch. 2 away. Palin Gregg, the center fielder, steps in, a strikeout victim in the second inning. First pitch swinging. Oh, what a good play by Kimmel. Scooped that one up. Over to first for the out, and that'll end the top of the fourth inning. 0-0 as we head to B4 on Renda Digital TV.
It's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
We are back once more at Claysburg Kimmel, where it's the District 6 AA softball championship game. West Shamokin and Bellwood-Antis head to the bottom of the fourth with no score. Unlike some of the other classifications and sports, frankly, if you lose this championship game, you do not advance into the state tournament. Your season is over. Only one team comes out of District 6 into the state tournament, so these teams are literally playing for their lives here. Swing and a miss by Mondi. Stinson has struck out 6 in a row, 8 overall. Mondi, a strikeout victim in the first. Leah awaits. Fouls this one back. It's no balls, 2 strikes. So only one team into the state tournament out of District 6 in softball, AA. You got to win this one if you're going to keep playing. 0-2 on Mondi. The pitch from Stinson, grounded to first. Step on the bag, one away. Johnsonberg, or rather McKee, makes the play. Vandervoort, she has the only hit in this game. A single to left, solidly, her first time up. And Cam steps in here. Takes a ball. They'll pitch her very, very carefully. She's got massive power. The 1-0. This one is fouled out of play to the left and just behind us. A ball and a strike on Vandervoort. Stinson once more. Checks the wristband. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike on Vandervoort. 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth. No score. Cam awaits the pitch. Stinson unleashes, swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. Kern waits on deck. Here's Stinson with the windup and the pitch. Foul back, stays alive. Two balls, 2 strikes. Big matchup here, Vandervoort against Stinson, and the count goes full. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth inning, no score. Cam awaits the pitch from Stinson. The Wolves' left-handed catcher. Stinson. This is punched toward left and out of play. What a battle this is turning into. Vandervoort and Stinson. Another 3-2 pitch is on the way. Stinson stares her down, and here it comes. Into center field. That's the second hit of the afternoon for Cam Vandervoort. She'll pull up at first. Maddie Kern steps in. Sacrifice and reached on an error her first time up. 1 on, 1 out here in the fourth. No score. Stinson's pitch. That's a called strike on Kern. Maddie hit 322 on the season, or hitting 322. She's driven in 20 runs. She squares this one around, puts the bunt up in the air. The catcher will field it, and Vandervoort did not move. Smart play there by Cam. As Taylor came out from behind the plate, pulled that one in. 2 away now for Evie Grants. Strikeout victim in the second. Bats in the fourth, with Vandervoort on first. And they're going to run for Cam. Hayden Hawk will run for Vandervoort. As Grants steps in. Two outs. The pitch is swung on and missed by Grants. She was the beginning of a 6-string series of strikeouts by Stinson. She'll foul this one away, and it's an 0-2 hole for Evie. Met Evie's grandma before the game, talking with her. Here comes an 0-2 pitch, 2 outs, and the runner on first base. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the fourth inning. No score as we head to the fifth. You're watching District 6 Championship softball action on Renda Digital TV.
Know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
For over 90 years, the Graf name has been synonymous with insurance in Armstrong County and the surrounding area. With over 30 insurance brands, the Graf Agency specializes in customizing your insurance to fit your needs. The John F. Graf Insurance Agency offers insurance and related services in personal, business, life, accident, health, government, bonds, and investments. Stop in today and let them give you a quote, or give them a call and let them do your shopping for you. Proud supporter of West Shamokin Athletics.
The top of the fifth inning. 0-0. District 6 AA softball championship action. Lainey Stinson, Izzy Higgins-Sweet, and Avery Conlon, the scheduled hitters against Leah Mondi. First pitch swinging by Stinson, and she fouls it off. No balls and a strike. This has been a supreme pitcher's duel. Only 2 hits in the game. Both belong to West Shamokin's Cam Vandervoort. This is a pop-up that Avery Elkin will settle under and catch. 1 away. Izzy Higgins-Sweet reached on an error her first time up. Stranded at third base. Leah Mondi, the pitch. That's low for a ball. One and 0. Fouled back. A ball and a strike. A lot of high clouds. A breeze that is pretty substantial. Blowing in. A 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Higgins-Sweet, the right fielder. Lines this one into center field. That's a base hit, and the first hit of the afternoon for Bellwood-Antis. 1 out and 1 on for Avery Conlon. Laid down a sacrifice bunt her first time up. Left-handed hitter. Mondi's pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Leah with great command of her off-speed stuff. And in order to get away with that, you have to have great deception as well. The 0-1 pitch, off-speed again and popped up, charging and making the catch as Grants. I think Evie coming in really had a hard time with the sun there, but she stuck with it and made the catch sliding to her knees. 2 away for Hayden Taylor, the catcher. Grounded to Grants, her first time up. Here's the pitch. With Kimmel charging from third base, she swings and misses. 2 outs and a runner on first. We are in the 5th inning of this championship game. Mondi's pitch, called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the 5th. Shows bunt, swings and misses, strike 3. Runner was going, but that's the 3rd out. We have played 4.5. No score. District 6 Championship softball action on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, Exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Fraser Brothers Hardware urges the community to join them and cheer on the West Shamokin Lady Wolves as they continue their successful playoff run. Fraser Brothers encourages the team to bring hard work and their best tools to the field. Speaking of hard work and best tools, come visit Fraser Brothers, about a mile north of Shilokta on Route 210, or call 724-354-4422. Fraser Brothers Hardware. If they don't have it, you don't need it. Go Wolves.
West Shamokin and Bellwood-Antis are locked in a battle here this afternoon for the District 6 softball championship. The winner moves into the state tournament. The loser of this tournament, or of this game, is done for the year. We mentioned the 4 losses on the season for Claysburg Bellwood-Antis. They lost to Juniata Valley 6-2, to Clearfield 2-0. A 2-1 loss to Bishop McCourt. And they lost 3-1 as well to Huntington. As that is a ball on the first pitch to Zoe Bennett, struck out in the second inning. Swing and a miss, strike one. One interesting result for Bellwood-Antis on this season. The team that West Shamokin clobbered in the previous round was West Branch, and Bellwood beat them 4-3 in 10 innings a couple of weeks ago. That's up high for a ball. It's 2-1 now. Here in the leadoff hitter in the 5th for the Wolves, Bennett. She's in there again. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Zoe had a couple of doubles in that game over the West Branch last week. This is only the second game West Shamokin has played since winning the Heritage Conference Championship. There's a strike 3 on Bennett. One away for Colby Elkin. Colby and Laney Gorley, the next scheduled hitter, both struck out in the second inning as well. Wolves center fielder digs in. Fouls the first pitch off the mask. I don't know if that was the mask of the catcher or the umpire, Mike McDermott. I think it was off his mask. But Mike is a tough-nosed guy. He's ready to go again. No balls and a strike on Colby Elkin. She had 2 hits in that game against West Branch. Fouls this one away. 0-2. 1 out and nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 5th, no score. Stinson. Check swing. Got a piece of it. They're going to check with the first base umpire, rings her up. That's strike 3. Two away for Gorley. Eleven strikeouts now for Stinson. There's strike 1 to Gorley. What a pitcher's battle we have going here this afternoon. 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the 5th. No score. Up high, a ball and a strike on Gorley. A 1-1. Strike two. Stinson gets on a roll like that, it probably makes her teammates a little bit sleepy out there in the field. 2-strike pitch, swung on and missed, strike three. Strikes out the side. We have played 5. No score. District 6 AA softball championship action on Renda Digital TV.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
I want to tell you about my friends at Carson Boyer Funeral Home. For more than 100 years, folks in the Rural Valley area have turned to Carson Boyer when they've lost a loved one for funeral arrangements and a funeral service that is personal and memorable. Pre-planning your funeral is so beneficial, giving you the peace of mind you need and lifting your burdens with care and sensitivity. Call Carson Boyer Funeral Home or use the form at their website, carsonboyer.com, and they'll call you. Carson Boyer Funeral Home, committed to the community.
Ball game moves to the 6th inning. District 6 championship. 0-0. Your totals through 5. No runs, 1 hit. And no errors for Bellwood-Antis. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors for West Shamokin. No balls and a strike. And now a foul ball. 0-2 on Carly Swigert, the second baseman, 0 for 2. Popped up to the pitcher and to the shortstop in her 2 at-bats. She's the leadoff hitter in the lineup, leadoff hitter here in the 6th. The 0-2 pitch. And she got a piece of it. She stayed alive. To bat again. That's down low for a ball. Swigert, a .305 hitter on the season. This team does have some home run power. 1-2. This one grounded to the shortstop, Elkin, over to first. The stretch by Vandervoort. Nice play. All around nice play. The out goes 6-3. 1 out for Parker Martin. A fly out to left, a ground out to the pitcher. For Martin, a .422 hitter. She shares the lead in home runs with 3 for Bellwood-Antis. Leah Mondi, the pitch. Fouled out of play. Leah has struck out 4 this afternoon. 12 Ks for Stinson of Bellwood-Antis. No balls and a strike on Martin. 1 out. Down low for a ball. One out and nobody on. Martin awaits. Mondi the pitch. Up high. 2 balls and a strike. Neither pitcher has walked anyone this afternoon. We've had 1 wild pitch. That's down low. It's 3-1. gave that line score. I neglected to put the one error in by Bellwood-Antis. Here's Mondi's 3-1 pitch. That's ball 4, the first walk of the afternoon for either side. Puts a runner on first with 1 out for London McKee. London is the top hitter for this team, batting .435. 4 doubles, 15 RBIs. She'll fly this one to center field, and that is in the gap and will make it all the way to the fence. Elkin will field it. Her throw comes into third. What a strong peg. But McKee puts runners at second and third with 1 out. With her double. Boy, that was a strong throw by Colby Elkin. Second hit of the afternoon for Bellwood-Antis. Second and third and 1 out for Abby Claybaugh. A fly out to left, a fly out to center field, and a conversation in the circle for West Shamokin. Inning started with the ground out to short by Swigert, the walk to Martin, the double by McKee. As we play here in the 6th of a 0-0 game. And the conference breaks up. Wolves will get back to position with some work to do here. Now, West Shamokin earlier in this game had second and third and nobody out and did not score. They'd like to return that favor to Bellwood-Antis here. Second and third, 1 out. Claybaugh, the designated player. Oh for 2 with a couple of flyouts. Up high for a ball. 1-0. Leah Mondi's pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Claybaugh awaits. A 2-0 pitch. Pops it up. Grants is there and can't get there. The ball falls, it is fair, and the run will score. Evie had a long run, or Evie, right to the foul line. And it falls in for the base hit. And Claybaugh ends up at second base. So Bellwood-Antis takes a 1-0 lead. They still have runners at second and third with 1 out for Palin Gregg, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. And she'll first pitch swing. Grants is there for the out. For Stinson. Oh for 2. A strikeout and a pop-up to short. 2 outs, runners on second and third. Mondi's pitch is a ball. Stinson will go to the mound in the bottom of the 6th with at least a 1-0 lead. West Shamokin wants to keep it that way. Leah pitches. Down low. 2-0 now on Stinson with Higgins Sweet on deck. Now the pitch. Driven down the left field line at home run distance, but was foul. She was just out ahead of that. And it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike, 2 outs. 3 balls and 1 strike. Stinson back in there. A 3-1 pitch on the way. Grounded to short. Avery Elkin over to first, and that'll end the inning. But the Blue Devils get a run, and we head to the bottom of the 6th with Bellwood-Antis leading West Shamokin 2-1 on Renda Digital TV.
Know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
A big shout out to West Shamokin Athletics from Bradigans Incorporated. For over 70 years, Bradigans has proudly served Western Pennsylvania with reliable fuel deliveries and exceptional customer care. They're more than a heating oil provider. They're your neighbors, committed to knowing you and exceeding your expectations. When it comes to staying warm, trust Bradigans and their promise, where service never sleeps. Bradigans Incorporated, warming hearts and homes. Go Wolves!
Back at Claysburg, Kimmel for the bottom, the 6th inning. With West Shamokin now trailing 1-0. And for the Wolves in the bottom half of the 6th, the top of the order, Avery Elkin, Abby Kimmel, and Leah Mondi. There's a timeout here. As Stinson, the pitcher, has to go over to the dugout. I don't know, there's an equipment problem, it appears. She needed her wristband, her pitcher's wristband. That has the signals on it. All right, here we go. Avery fouled out to the right fielder and struck out in her 2 trips to the plate. She bats leadoff here in the 6th with the Wolves needing a run. Swing and a miss, strike 1. "12 strikeouts on the afternoon for Stinson. Elkin is back in there. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2. On Elkin. No balls, 2 strikes. Avery leading off here in the 6th. Fouls it away. No balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 6th inning. She got a piece of that on the check swing. It's still 0-2. 1-0. Back-to-back doubles by Bellwood-Antis, coupled with a walk, producing the 1 run that we've had in this game. This pitch fouled off. Elkin battling. Stinson ready to roll again. And the pitch. A ball, 1-2. The windup and the pitch again. Again, Elkin fouls it off. She keeps getting looks at Stinson's pitches. Another 1-2 pitch is on the way. Up high. One of the rare times she's gone off speed, and it's 2-2. No walks on the afternoon for Stinson. The 2-2 fouled away again. Boy, is Elkin battling. Kimmel waiting on deck. Once more. Lainey Stinson, the windup and the pitch. Strike 3. One out for Kimmel. 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. One looking, one swinging. Freshman digs in. Down low for a ball. Now Abby has home run distance. She saw the 2-run homer in the Heritage Conference Championship game to give West Shamokin a 2-0 lead over Conemaugh Valley. 1-0 in the pitch is ball 2. So out ahead in the count. The pitch. That's a called strike. It's 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out. Nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1-0. Bellwood-Antis with the lead. Now showing bunt. Pulls it back. Fouls it out of play. 2-2 on Abby Kimmel. That's up high. The count goes full. This is the first full count of the afternoon for Stinson. Kimmel steps back in. They need a base runner. Here's the pitch. Fouls it away. They're making her work out. Is off the Renda Media van.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. No, it went over to the parking lot. And I heard it hit something.
We're not going to make you pay for it, though. Don't worry about it. 3-2. Up high, ball 4. So a runner on for Leah Mondi. Trailing 1-0. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Mondi bunting and foul. Leah is 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out to first. She'll get the sign and get back in there. Wolves trying to get that runner down to second. She'll square around again, pull it back, and Kimmel caught off the bag, but the first baseman had charged, so the second baseman had to come over, and Swigert couldn't get there and beat Abby back to the bag. Timeout for the right fielder to tie up the shoe. Higgins Sweet will do that. Ready to go. A ball and a strike on Mondi. The pitch, she squares around again, bunts it foul. Now the bunt will be off here. And the catcher, Taylor, has to get herself adjusted. She's ready to go. Here comes the pitch to Leah Mondi. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Kimmel has to dive back and does. Now 14 strikeouts on the afternoon for Stinson. The Cam Vandervoort comes to the plate for West Shamokin with a runner on and 2 outs. Cam is 2 for 2, a couple of base hits. Stinson is looking over toward her dugout. Do they want to walk and put a runner in scoring position? She's going to pitch, and Cam will foul the first one out of play down the left field line. Kimmel reached on the walk. Now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Vandervoort bats. Her club trailing 1-0. Cam has great home run power if she can get a hold of one. No balls and a strike on the West Shamokin catcher. Stinson, the pitch. Up high for a ball. Stinson being very careful on Vandervoort. Two outs. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. One and two on Vandervoort. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th, trailing 1-0. Kimmel on first. Stinson the pitch. And that's a line drive to the shortstop. Gloved by Martin. That'll end the 6th inning. We head to the 7th, 1-0, Bellwood-Antis on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
We head to the top of the 7th inning. Bellwood-Antis leading this softball game by a score of 1-0. Down low to Higgins Sweet. 2 plate appearances. She's 1 for 2. She's reached base both times, an error and a single. Foul this one away. It's 1-1. The right fielder, 1 run in the bottom of the 6th by Bellwood-Antis. There's the pitch, swung on and missed. Stinson, the Bellwood-Antis pitcher, has struck out 14 this afternoon. Here's the pitch to Higgins Sweet. This one is a pop-up that Grants will settle under, and drop the ball. It's a tough sun. I don't know if that influenced it or not, but 1 out or 1 on and nobody out. That's the second time that Higgins Sweet has reached on an error. Conlon will step in and square around a bunt. She'll take a stab at one that was up high and foul it out of play. Nobody out and a runner on. Squares around again, gets the bunt down. Fielded by Mondi, the runner will move up. The sacrifice bunt is successful. Second sacrifice of the afternoon for Conlon brings Taylor to the plate. 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. Runner on second, 1 away, swing and a miss, strike 1 on Taylor. The 0-1. 1-1. Mondi the pitch, swung on and is now 1-2. Higgins Sweet on second base with 1 out. There's the pitch. That's down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We are in the top of the 7th. West Shamokin will only get 1 more chance at this team to keep its season alive. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Fifth strikeout of the afternoon for Leah Mondi. It brings Carly Swigert to the plate, 0 for 3. A couple of pop-ups and a ground out for Swigert. Runner on second base. And 2 outs. And that's a line drive into center field. Colby Elkin, they'll send the runner. The throw is not in time. Runner moves down and is safe at second. The base hit by Swigert will make it 2-0 Bellwood-Antis. The RBI hit, she'll move down on the throw home. Strong throw, but good speed from Higgins Sweet, and she beat it home. 2-0 Bellwood-Antis. And Parker Martin, 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored, will step in. First pitch swing, flies out to Elkin in center field, and that'll end the top of the 7th inning. But another run for Bellwood-Antis. They lead it 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the 7th in this District 6 AA championship game on Renda Digital TV.
It's an injury from an auto accident, a slip and fall, or a sports-related setback, pain can keep you from enjoying the life you love. When injuries slow you down, turn to the professionals at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services. Phoenix Physical Therapy provides personalized, hands-on care combined with state-of-the-art equipment to help you heal, recover, and get back to doing the things you enjoy most. Don't let pain hold you back another day. Call Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Services today with convenient locations on Route 85 in Rural Valley and on Oakland Avenue in Indiana.
We are back at Claysburg-Kimmel High School and getting set for the bottom half of the seventh inning. West Shamokin in a 2-0 hole against Laney Stinson and the Bellwood-Antis Blue Devils. I'd like to thank our co-presenting sponsors this afternoon, H2O Restoration and B&E Powder Solutions. Experience the difference that clean water can do for you and your family with H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222. And B&E Powder Solutions, spray foam insulation, your home's best friend. One more chance for the Wolves. Maddie Kern will step in. 0 for 2, reached on an error. Swings and misses at the first pitch from Stinson. In there again in the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Stinson has given up just the 2 hits this afternoon. That's a called strike 3. 1 out for Evie Grants, who will step in 0 for 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The sophomore is back in there. Here comes an 0-1 pitch. That's a called strike 2. Bottom of the 7th inning, 2-0. Bellwood-Antis scoring runs in the 6th and the 7th. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And Zoe Bennett will step in representing the last chance for West Shamokin. Got to get her on base. That's a called strike on a check swing. The windup and the pitch. Called strike 2. Stinson with Bennett in the circle. Swing and a miss, strike 3, but the ball gets away. She's going to leg it out, and she'll beat it. Zoe Bennett, as the pitch got away, reaches first with 2 outs. And Colby Elkin comes to the plate. She's 0 for 2. And she'll take a ball low. 2 outs, Bennett on first. The 1-0 from Stinson. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That was her second wild pitch of the afternoon. 1-1, 2 outs. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Stinson ahead in the count, 1-2. And the pitch to Elkin. Down low, 2-2. Colby Elkin in there again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. A 2-0 deficit for West Shamokin. And this one is grounded through the legs of the second baseman. Bennett will move up to third. So the Wolves remain alive. Couple of mistakes for Bellwood-Antis have opened the door just a little bit for West Shamokin. Laney Gorley, the scheduled hitter, with runners on first and third and 2 outs. Conference at the mound for Bellwood-Antis. They scored single runs in the 6th and 7th innings. And so this conference at the mound, try to set the defense, calm them down. Laney Gorley will step in 0 for 2. The freshman. I would guess Coach Gary Stewart wants her to be very, very patient here. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Low heat there for Stinson. The 0-1 pitch. Off speed. Now this ball got away on the throwback to the pitcher, Stinson. But no balls, 2 strikes on Laney Gorley. Steps in again. An 0-2 pitch on the way. The windup by Stinson. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the ball game and give the District 6 championship to Bellwood-Antis. They defeat West Shamokin 2-0 this afternoon here at Claysburg-Kimmel High School. So for the Wolves, their season will come to a close with the loss. Only one team advancing into the state tournament out of District 6 this year. Our presenting sponsors this afternoon, H2O Restoration and B&E Powder Solutions. We're back after this time out on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
You know what spray foam insulation is? Well, here's what it can do for your home or business. It keeps it warm in winter and cool in summer, saving on energy bills. Stops air moisture penetration, eliminating ice damming, keeps dust and pollen out, improving air quality, adds strength to building, and meets all building codes. Serving customers around Chilocta, Roaring Spring, and Richland in Johnstown. For more information on spray foam insulation, call B&D Powder Solutions or go online at bepsinc.com.
For over 90 years, the Graf name has been synonymous with insurance in Armstrong County and the surrounding area. With over 30 insurance brands, the Graf Agency specializes in customizing your insurance to fit your needs. The John F. Graff Insurance Agency offers insurance and related services in personal, business, life, accident, health, government, bonds, and investments. Stop in today and let them give you a quote, or give them a call and let them do your shopping for you. Proud supporter of West Shamokin Athletics.
Need better water in your home? Trust H2O Restoration. With a free water analysis, they'll show you exactly how to get the pure, refreshing water your family deserves. Call H2O Restoration at 724-354-3222 for your consultation. Discover the difference of pure water in every glass, every shower, every day. H2O Restoration, 724-354-3222.
When it comes to keeping your finances in order, experience and trust make all the difference. That's why individuals and businesses throughout the area turn to Christine McConnell CPA in Shilokta for dependable accounting, tax preparation, and financial services with a personal touch. Christine McConnell CPA is proud to support local student athletes and would like to wish the West Shamokin Wolves softball team the best of luck as they battle for another District 6 championship. Play hard, Wolves, and bring home the gold. Christine McConnell CPA, proudly supporting our community on and off the field.
We are back at Claysburg-Kimmel High School, where this afternoon the Bellwood-Antis Blue Devils have defeated the West Shamokin Wolves 2-0, handing West Shamokin their first loss of the season. Unfortunately, because of the way the playoffs are formatted this year, the runner-up out of District 6 does not make it into the state tournament. Only one team does, and so Bellwood-Antis will move into the state tournament, and the season will come to a close. As you see on your screen, Gary Stewart, the head coach of the West Shamokin Wolves, has his team gathered in a circle talking to them and wishing them condolences on what is a very emotional loss for them. And we're hoping to get the coach to come over and visit with us here today. Here are your totals for the ball game. For Bellwood-Antis, 2 runs on 4 hits and 2 errors. For West Shamokin, no runs on 2 hits and 4 errors in the game for the Wolves. Leah Mondi gives up 2 runs, 1 earned in the game. She strikes out 5. Leah also walked 1 in the game. No wild pitches, no hit batsman. For Bellwood-Antis, I just want to confirm my strikeouts because she actually got 4 strikeouts, did Stinson, in the 7th inning. $18 strikeouts on the afternoon for Lainey Stinson, who was just a really, really tough nut to crack here for West Shamokin. Here's what the West Shamokin batters were able to do in this game. Avery Elkin 0 for 3, Abby Kimmel 0 for 2 with a walk, Leah Mondi 0 for 3, Cam Vandervoort 2 for 3, a couple of base hits and a line drive to the shortstop. Maddie Kern was 0 for 3, reached on an error, actually 0 for 2, reached on an error, had a sacrifice bunt. Evie Grants 0 for 3, Zoe Bennett 0 for 3, reached after the strikeout. Colby Elkin 0 for 3 and reached on an error, and Lainey Gorley 0 for 3 in the game. For Bellwood-Antis, Carly Swigert was 1 for 4. Parker Martin was 0 for 3 with a walk and a run. London McKee was 1 for 3 with a double. Abby Claybaugh 1 for 3 with a double. As you see, the coach dismissing his team. Palin Gregg 0 for 3. Lainey Stimson was 0 for 3. Izzy Swiggins Heat reached base all 3 times, twice on errors and once with a base hit, and she did score a run. Avery Conlon 0 for 1, a couple of sacrifice bunts for her. Hayden Taylor was 0 for 3 in the game for Bellwood-Antis, I should say. Coach Stewart waylaid by some other media, and so it'll probably be a while before we can get him over here. But we'll come back. We'll talk more about this, season and how these West Shamokin Wolves have done so very, very well, winning the Heritage Conference Championship. That's all as we continue here on our post-game show on Renda Digital TV.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus. I want to tell you about my friends at Carson Boyer Funeral Home. For more than 100 years, folks in the Rural Valley area have turned to Carson Boyer when they've lost a loved one for funeral arrangements and a funeral service that is personal and memorable. Pre-planning your funeral is so beneficial, giving you the peace of mind you need and lifting your burdens with care and sensitivity. Call Carson Boyer Funeral Home or use the form at their website, carsonboyer.com, and they'll call you. Carson Boyer Funeral Home, committed to the community.
Fraser Brothers Hardware urges the community to join them and cheer on the West Shamokin Lady Wolves as they continue their successful playoff run. Fraser Brothers encourages the team to bring hard work and their best tools to the field. Speaking of hard work and best tools, come visit Fraser Brothers, about a mile north of Chilocta on Route 210, or call 724-354-4422. Fraser Brothers Hardware. If they don't have it, you don't need it. Go Wolves.
Back at Claysburg Kimmel High School, Gary Stewart winding up his other obligations on the field, hoping that we can get him over here. We know the coach is going to be awful disappointed. His girls will finish the season at 21-1 with the loss here 2-0 to Bellwood-Antis in this District 6 AA championship game. Coach in the dugout, and we're going to keep watching it to see if we can't get him over here. But it looks like he is pointed in the other direction. And he is. And goes around the corner. So doesn't look like we're going to get the coach over here to visit with us here this afternoon. Here's how the run scored in this game, 2-0, the win for Bellwood-Antis. The sixth inning, it was 0-0, a ground out to the shortstop by Swigert. Then Parker Martin walked. London McKee with a double off the fence in left center. And that put runners at second and third. Abby Claybaugh then with a double on a bloop to right that got just beyond the right fielder. And we're still trying to wave down Coach Stewart. Let's see if we can send our buddy over there to try to. Can you go get the coach and see if you can get him to come over here?
Which one's the coach?
With the white hat with his back to us right over there. Let's see if we can't get Coach Gary Stewart. Hurry. So the walk and the back-to-back doubles plated one run. And then in the seventh, runner reached on an error, a sacrifice bunt, put her down to second base after a strikeout, an RBI base hit by Swigert. And then Martin with the flyout that ended that inning. And we'll see if we can't get Coach to come over and talk with us. He is on his way over here to visit with us this afternoon. And we'll just hand the microphone over to him. This is not the conversation you wanted to have, I know.
No, sir, no.
This was, a great pitchers matchup.
It was.
And the breaks did not come your way. And I'll tell you what, the fielding, there were a couple of breakdowns, but still there were some great fielding plays out there. And Colby just about got that runner at the plate. That was an amazing throw.
Yep, they did well. I mean, yeah, we didn't win, but they should be proud of everything they accomplished this year.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't go undefeated and win a Heritage Conference championship every year, but you had the chance here to extend the season with a victory against a really good Bellwood-Antis team. And they came in, they had some losses on their resume, but Stinson is a whale of a pitcher.
Yeah, she was good. I don't know. I think she had 18 strikeouts or something like that tonight. Yes.
Yeah.
And we're no slouches with the bat generally. So
absolutely. I mean, you take a look at the batting averages and what you've been able to do all season long. You know that your girls are accomplished, and to run up against a pitcher who gets that kind of a rhythm going, it really is a rhythm thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it is for sure.
Once they get swinging like that, 4-year ball team this year, and I don't know that before a season you talk about expectations or goals. I know you have to talk about goals, and certainly defending the District 6 championship would be one of those goals. But the Heritage Conference championship, that's a great accomplishment. You got here to the point where you were in position to win, and it's just a great team effort all season long.
Yeah, I told the girls I was proud of them. It happens, and it's hard to go undefeated, and it's hard to win back-to-back championships.
Yeah. It really is. This ball field here is such a beautiful facility and everything. Still, an 82-mile bus ride doesn't help you a lot coming up here. But at any rate, they put themselves in a position, and they did the Heritage Conference proud.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, Coach, congratulations on the season. We appreciate you coming over, and he's been such a great guy for us all season long. We appreciate Gary Stewart and the West Shamokin Wolves coming up just shy of the Heritage Conference Championship, or rather the District 6 AA Championship. Sorry, Crosby, I stepped out of the shot there, didn't I? I'll get back into the shot. 2-0 is the final score this afternoon. Bellwood-Antis is the winner of the District 6 AA Championship, and with that, they will advance to the state tournament. The way that the brackets are set up this year, only one team comes out of District 6. That team will not be West Shamokin. It will be Bellwood-Antis, and so the Wolves season comes to a close with a record of 21-1. I want to thank John and Crosby, our